Hello, hello. How is everyone today? Hope you guys are, well, I hope for those of you who do have events, they are going smoothly booked. And I hope for you guys that haven't been able to start back up just yet, can figure out a way to start up soon with this crazy 2020. If your guys are here and you can hear me and see me, can you give me a shout out here in the chat so I know that everything is working accordingly? Today's webinar is basically a general overview of PhotoDay, what it is, and then I will be sharing different ways you can use PhotoDay, and I will be highlighting the Capture app for private galleries with a live demo, and as well as custom themes that is exclusive to White House right now. So thank you so much to White House today for this amazing webinar. They helped us get this pushed out, and I am very grateful so I can show this amazing tool off so you have an easy way to sell products from White House, your favorite lab. So hopefully this will go pretty awesome. Glad you guys can see and hear me. Let's see, got one person who can't hear. Try to refresh. If you guys lose connection, if the screen locks up, if you can't hear me at any time, you can try refreshing the browser and have that reconnect. And it should connect just fine. Also, just some general housekeeping. If you guys have questions as I go along, feel free to holler them out here in the chat. At the end, if you didn't want to ask your questions in the chat, that's totally fine. At the end of today's webinar, I'll give you my email. And you can always send, or you should have my email already in the webinar confirmations. You can always just reply to those and ask me questions one-on-one as we go along here. And then also, as I'm speaking, as I'm seeing your chat messages pop up, there's like a 10-second-ish delay for when I see your chat when I'm talking. So there's that little buffer in there. So I'm not ignoring you. It just takes a little bit for it to show up. And then today, I will be demoing, so I'll try to circle back to any questions that happen while I'm in a demo. So let's get started. So welcome everyone. Thanks for joining. So what is PhotoDay? PhotoDay is an amazing workflow. We are e-commerce and we also are a complete workflow solution. Now, we launched about a little over 2 years ago now, and PhotoDay has been live in the hands of hundreds of thousands of parents and different organizations and studios all across the United States. And it's been a really exciting journey to bring this technology and bring Picture Day directly into the hands of today's parents so we can meet our customers' expectations. Now, as customers today, we have different expectations than we did 10, 15 years ago. There are things that, everything is instant, everything we want tomorrow. And I'm sure you guys that are still selling on paper forms or proofing run into that a lot. So can anyone else, you guys also hear me? Elizabeth's having some problems hearing me, and I just want to make sure that you guys all can hear me. I think you guys would tell me if you couldn't hear me by now. Okay, so I'm just going to continue. So happier parents, because we're meeting their expectations and letting them shop at their convenience and on their mobile devices in a very mobile-friendly atmosphere. Now, PhotoDay is not limited to mobile. Oh, thanks, Leah. Thanks so much. PhotoDay is not limited to mobile, but we are mobile first because that is where most of us live our lives all day long, 24/7. So it makes sense to have a completely mobile-friendly solution. And then on top of that, because of convenience and because of this awesome workflow, it's leading to rocketing revenue, much higher revenue for volume jobs for school and sports that we've ever seen before. So, which is pretty awesome. So I'm just going to show you guys some examples of that. So this is lifetime sales data pulled from PhotoDay. So this is national. It's not to a specific area and types of events. And we have all types of events coming in through PhotoDay: green screen, traditional, compositing, boutiques, portraits, all that good stuff. But here are some examples of what I mean by rocketing revenue when you meet the needs of your customer today, what that does to your overall sales. So in schools, I'm averaging out preschool, elementary, and underclass here, but it's around $49. In sports, this one gets me so excited. Oh, awesome, Elizabeth. So glad you're able to get that up and running. So in sports, we're seeing a $45 average order value for youth sports. That is absolutely mind-blowing across the board. I've seen soccer jobs with $50+ average order value revenue. It's almost like having a whole nother league when you calculate all the sales and the profit out. And then for dance, we're sitting around a $75, almost $76 AOV. So those are just some exciting average order values that we like to look at. Here at PhotoDay, we are directly tied to your success. And here are some average order values. I kind of sorted this out by job type. So when you set up a job in PhotoDay, you can pick what type of job it is based on some presets that are in there. And that gives us a deeper insight, and as well as you, on what your average order value is for the different segments of photography. And I love, love, love that PhotoDay is a one-size-fits-all solution. With it being a one-size-fits-all solution, if you're just a sports photographer, that means it's really easy to cross over and book a preschool. If you're a preschool photographer, it's really easy to cross over and book a sports league. And that's what it's all about, expanding your market in your local communities, and really showing off your work. And, let's just face it, most of our sales are referral based. So why say no to a specific type of event? Because you're not quite comfortable with the workflow. With PhotoDay, you can tackle all of it. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things about this platform. Now we have different gallery types to accommodate the different types of jobs that you may have. So we have the private galleries. That's where everyone gets their own personal passcode within a job. That's more high level protected. Nobody else can see anyone else's photos for schools, preschools, daycares, things like that. Then we have the group gallery. That's great for teams, high school teams, freshmen, JV, varsity, for youth sports, rec leagues, maybe even some dance schools or smaller dance schools where you have one group password for that entire organization, and then everyone can get in and see those. We have some very, very smart ways that you can sort your files accordingly within PhotoDay, and for parents to find those images very easily in the group and both public galleries. Now, the main difference between the group and the public gallery is that public has an open URL. That's perfect for like these upcoming holiday events, military balls, things like that, where there's adults. It doesn't matter if they all see each other's photos, and you just want a direct, easy link right into the gallery. It doesn't have to be passcode protected. So it just really depends on the type of event you're doing for the different types of galleries that you can create within PhotoDay. Now, I want to go over some high-level key features that make us different, because we thought that bringing the latest and greatest technology into the world of photography, professional photography, would open up so many more doors and so many more opportunities. So hopefully you guys will get inspired on what you can use this for as we go along here. So one of the amazing features of PhotoDay is our facial recognition, which we branded Face Find to make it very customer friendly. Now, when we had this idea 3.5-ish years ago, there wasn't a whole lot of facial recognition that was consumer facing. So we were like, wow, are parents going to accept this in the world of, where children, they're finding pictures of kids with kids, and, how are they really going to accept it? And then a few months into our development, Apple released the iPhone 10, and that had, unlock your phone with your face. And we're like, okay, it's coming. And then, of course, their facial recognition is used in so many different applications now. And there's no reason why we can't have computers do the work for us that we do with our eyes to match images and data and recognize which pictures go where. So what we've done is we replaced barcodes, QR codes, and the need to write image numbers down with Face Find. Face Find can be used either on the back end, like with our PhotoDay Capture app, and I'll show you how that works in a little bit. So it's not consumer facing, it's actually a tool that you can use as a studio to sort your images according to who's in the photos, as well as front end in the group and public galleries, where your customers can actually find photos with photos. So you don't have to go and categorize everything. We make it super simple. The accuracy is absolutely mind-blowing. And it does a great job finding and matching those faces. So yes, get rid of image numbers. Nobody wants the barcode. Nobody wants to photograph QR codes. Let's make it simple by way of technology. And that is what we're all about. I'm going to show you a video on Capture. Now, this is a separate app that works alongside of PhotoDay's private galleries. It's called PhotoDay Capture. You can download from the App Store. I will be demoing this in a little bit. But first, I'll show you a video on how it works so you can kind of wrap your mind around this really cool feature. And this is all included with PhotoDay. So let me go ahead and turn my camera off and play this video.
The PhotoDay Capture app is an exciting part of the better than ever PhotoDay 2.0. It works with one of our newest features, private galleries. PhotoDay Capture simply matches people data with photographs without any barcodes, image numbers, or other tedious image matching methods. The magic happens behind the scenes with PhotoDay's FaceFind technology. Here's how it all works. First, when you set up a private gallery job in the studio panel, you'll upload a list of everyone who will be photographed. We call this the people data. First name and last name are required, but you can have lots of other data fields like teacher name, student ID, email, phone, and more. No worries if you don't have a list with everyone's name in advance. You can always add people to the PhotoDay Capture app on Picture Day. At this point, every person on the list will be assigned a unique access code. This is the code that your customers will use to privately access their photos. If you'd like, you can set your job status to Advance Pay to drive sales before Picture Day. You can use Advance Pay flyers, or export the data file to get the access codes out to your customers. In preparation for Picture Day, make sure you have the PhotoDay Capture app downloaded on your tablet or mobile phone. You can invite other staff members to use PhotoDay Capture too in the settings section of your studio panel under Users. While you have an internet connection, be sure to fire up the app and look at the job to confirm that all the people data you uploaded is in there. On Picture Day, you don't need an internet connection to use PhotoDay Capture. All you have to do is check in each person by finding them on the app and snapping their picture. This becomes the person's reference photo. Don't worry if you have a new person show up. You can quickly add them. You'll then photograph each person just like you always do. Snap as many photos as you like. It's easy to sell lots of expressions and poses with PhotoDay. When you're back at your studio, you'll upload the professional photos to the job, and PhotoDay will work in the background using the reference photo to match the right face with the right images and data. It's pretty magical. You're now ready to publish and promote the galleries using the PhotoDay flyers that contain each person's access code along with their featured image. We use the most recent professional image as the default featured image, but you can change it at any time. Once your customers know how to find their photos, all you have to do is sit back and wait for the sales to roll in.
All right, guys, and I'm back. So I just wanted to show you that quick video for a general overview of Capture. And here's what it looks like in action. That's one of the most common questions that we get asked. Like, what does it look like? How do I use Capture? Well, there is no like time sync or anything like that. Yes. Hey, Brian, glad that you chimed in here. But yes, there's no time sync. You can take that reference photo before or after the professional photos. You don't need to be tethered. You don't need a cell connection, a Wi-Fi connection. You can work completely offline and sync when you get back to your home base. But I mean, I just thought this was really cool. And when we had the idea to create the Capture app, it was still a little weird, right? We had like some concerns with people like, I don't want to take pictures of kids with my phone or a tablet. That's just weird. And I'm like, well, you're taking pictures with your camera. Like, what's really the difference? But lo and behold, if you guys have been out to the doctors during this COVID time or anything like that, everybody has resorted to some kind of check-in via tablet or phone. And it's actually been a very, very like, you know, crazy transition for not just us in the photo industry, but even for in the medical industry, I see it happen. So it's becoming more and more common. And it's really cool to be hands-free and not have to worry about those time and data stamps. Just get that face, because once you have a picture of that face, it's going to find all the other faces in that gallery when you upload your professional photos and cluster them and match them together for you, which is pretty magical. So let's talk about advance pay, because there's a lot of commerce solutions and there's a lot of different ways to get paid. We thought prepay, buying a package or committing to some products before you even see what the images look like, really capture sales. So what we came up with at PhotoDay was advance pay. It's a new way to prepay, right? It's almost like you're selling a gift card prior to the event, on the day of the event, or straight up until you publish the gallery. You can also incentivize advance pay by attaching offers to it and kind of dangle a carrot. And it can be used in all different ways. We have people who use it for like a dance picture day, and per costume, they have to buy a credit per costume. We have people that use it before compositing photos, if they're using like another service to build out their team composites and individual composites, and they want that skin in the game before they spend the time and effort and money editing all those photos. And if you didn't want to require a prepay and you're doing some kind of proof program, advance pay is a great way to build that connection and dangle a carrot. For instance, you can give free shipping off of any orders of 35 or more if the parent commits to a $35 advance pay purchase. You can use this for mini sessions. Instead of charging the mini session rate and giving them their X amount of downloads, you can have them purchase an advance pay credit. They can still get their downloads in the cart after, but now you can present them with all the awesome products from White House, like the canvas wraps and display items and metal prints and different things that White House has available, and get those sales, additional sales that you may have not gotten before if you're only delivering the downloads. So you can do different things with advance pay, and it's a really cool part of PhotoDay. I pulled these numbers out in the summer because I really wanted to dive in. We were 2 years in with advance pay, and I wanted to see how it affects the overall average order value when there's offers attached to it and when there's not offers attached to it. So as you can see, advance pay in that very first column in blue, if there's no offers at all, that is by far our lowest average order value, right? And no advance pay. So standard orders, no advance pay, no offers. But then you have people making advance payments that they can purchase that credit to apply when it's time to view and purchase their photos, and they're spending much more. Now, when you dangle a carrot and give them free shipping or give them a percentage off or give them a fixed dollar amount off an order, along with their advance pay purchase, that's when you really start seeing the average order value skyrocket. And selling online is a completely different strategy than your paper forms by proofing methods through speculation. And that's what I want to make really clear here. We're giving you guys the tools and the education behind it to help you market and sell your products online and be successful and convert those views to sales. Because without a strategy, without building that connection, and without your amazing images, sales do not happen online. They don't know where to go to see their photo. They procrastinate, they forget, they never circle back. And that's what we try to prevent here with our platform. Now, another really cool use of advance pay is if you are selling credits, and this is part of PhotoDay, this is in your insights panel, you can see have a deeper insight into the job. If you pre-sold credits in advance, the job goes on sale and you start seeing what that average order is as the orders come in. You know how many credits are left, and you can do a quick estimate and see what that job is going to end up with overall gross revenue. So it's pretty cool to use it that way as well. We have a lot of studios who love selling advance pay credits because they know what their average order value is on the jobs that they're doing, and they can quickly say, oh, I sold 100 credits. I know I'm going to make at least $5,500 on this job because my average order is 55 bucks. So that's pretty cool. It gives you guys an incentive to sell those credits. And once you sell a credit, that customer is now connected to the gallery through our awesome text marketing and email marketing engagement that comes along with PhotoDay. So we know that that communication and building that communication with each and every customer individually is super important. Now, our text marketing is smart. It's all automatic and it's included with PhotoDay. And when I say smart, it means we know the behavior of the customer, whether they purchased a credit, whether they didn't, what time did they opt in, when they opted into the gallery, what was the gallery status? Was it still in draft? Was it in advance pay? Was it published yet? Or is it expiring soon? So we put them into a very strategic text messages campaign based on their behavior. And it helps convert them to sale and tell the story all the way through delivery on picture day. So, and after picture day, which is pretty awesome. So they're automatic text based on the customer's options. When they text into that code on the group or public, or make that credit purchase on the group, public, or private galleries, they're automatically opted in to receive text communication. So we're gonna text them again when you publish the gallery, and then we're gonna continuously text them. There's a period of 30 days, 5 text messages to bring them back to the cart and convert to sale before the end of that 30-day mark. Now, online sales is about a 30-day sales cycle. So that's our estimate. Some go shorter depending on your marketing campaign and expiration, and some go longer. Just really depends on the actual job and the logistics of everything. However, we know when they make a purchase and we stop texting them. So they don't have to get any more texts. You don't have to control that. It is all automatic with PhotoDay. Now, we also have the promos feature in PhotoDay, and promos is an amazing feature. It's very easy to take your recent jobs, 6 months or newer, and throw them into one of our upcoming promos. We have Halloween right around the corner. You can create a spooky coupon code and hit those customers from those jobs for a second sale. It's the perfect time. It's the gift giving season. So if you've been using PhotoDay these last few months, you'll have lots of opt-ins and lots of potential sales that you can make with Halloween, and then upcoming Black Friday and Cyber Monday and the holiday gift giving time of year with some of the great products that White House does offer. Yes, Brian, the trick or treat promo is where it's at. And then, of course, we have custom text campaigns available for you. If you're running fundraising on a job, if you wanted to expire your best prices by a certain date, we have flash sales available. And those you can just request with us in the chat bubble while you're logged into your account, and we can get those scheduled for you for your jobs. Now, let's talk about email marketing. This comes hand in hand with both group public galleries and the private galleries. Now, in private galleries, if you're importing emails along with your data or collecting emails on picture day, you will be able to email your customers directly from PhotoDay with a few clicks. All the customers in that gallery will get an email with their private codes to go log in. You can attach offers to that as well, expiration date, and special notes that you want to tell them about picture day. Now, you can use it before picture day with advance pay. You can use it after you publish a job, and you can use it for additional sales later on down the road. The email feature is built into private galleries when you have email addresses with the data. You can also email flyers directly that you create for group and public galleries to your organization contact, so they can email it out to all the parents. It's better to get an email from the organization at that point because they're used to seeing them, and you might only email them once or twice a year. So parents are on the lookout with our 30,000 unread emails for direct communication from businesses that they are currently doing business with. And that makes it very easy for you to just email that to the organization with instructions. That's all pre-written in PhotoDay, and then they just forward it on to their contacts. So that is pretty cool. And then after that, your customers will be able to shop for amazing products. We have everything. Themable products, including memory mates and multi-image items, holiday gift giving items, magazine covers, like border graphics. There's mugs in there. White House has so many amazing products available in the PhotoDay storefront. They've really been great with adding things as you guys requested as well. Now, we have native apps. Now, if you guys are used to shopping in a native app like Amazon on your phone versus going to Amazon.com in your Safari, or Google web browser on your phone, you know that a native app can provide a much better and easier experience for the end consumer. So we do have native apps available for both Apple and Android that your customers can download when they first visit the PhotoDay Galleries link. From the flyers that you create or the opt-in code that they texted in, there will be a banner to prompt them to see if they want to download the app, much like, you know, common behavior now when you're visiting websites on your phone. They don't have to download the app to shop. We are also mobile and desktop friendly. So they have the option, and I think options are everything when you're trying to provide your customers with the best experience possible. And last but not least, live preview. This is one of my favorite features. And White House is brand new with live preview along with custom themes that I will show you guys. But your customers, as they're building out their products, will see a live preview with the text that they added to it, as well as the graphics, the themes that they picked out, and the images and the crop in the product before they add it to cart and order it. That is so great when it comes to online ordering. I can't tell you, before we had live preview, how many end customers would be like, I just want to see what this is going to look like. So if you're using a solution today and it doesn't have live preview, they're probably just sitting there wondering what their stuff is going to look like before they get it, or they might not be ordering at all. So this is one of those things that improves the overall customer experience. So your customer has a great experience all the way from beginning to end. Now it's time to show you guys how this works. So I'm going to set up a job and I'm going to start my screen sharing process. So let me turn that off, and I am going to share my screen here. So on my screen, you guys see two things. You see the studio panel. This is where you go when you first log in the PhotoDay. It gives you a complete breakdown. This is my demo account, so my sales numbers are not super exciting. And then you also see my phone over here because I am going to demo the Capture app. So this is going to be very interesting because I'm going to be using multiple devices for this demo. So first things first, I want to set up a job. And in order to use the Capture app, I am going to set up a private gallery job so I can show you guys what that looks like. So on this job, I'm going to name it Country Day School. And I'm going to lump it under elementary schools. I'm going to link it to my organization. I had set this up in advance. And let's just say their picture day date is Friday. I love showing this because I want to show you how easy it is to get up and running. You can put the estimated amount of kids you're photographing here. This is small, just going to put 50. And then I'm going to create this job. Now you could upload a job logo there, or you can do it later. If you upload the job logo there, there's going to be an option for you to turn it on for certain products, especially if, say, if this is a sports job and you're doing like memory mates. White House has the option to add the logo to certain items, and that it starts with the memory mates. So I'm going to set up my gallery access here. I want this to be a private gallery. PhotoDay Capture only works with private galleries, guys. So in order to really utilize the Capture app, you're going to need data at some point, whether it's before picture day or during picture day, to group those images together. It's going to give me this unique URL that'll be printed on the flyers. I can set an expiration date, but I never really see a reason for expiring the actual gallery, because we always see sales continuously come in. And I'm just going to go ahead and save that. Over here, the next step after that is to set up my storefront. Now, I'm going to put this gallery in advance pay because picture day is not until Friday. So I want to put this gallery in advance pay. In order to do that, I'm going to create a new credit sheet and I'm going to sell credits. So instead of selling packages in advance, I'm going to sell credits in advance. You can sell up to 4 credits. So I'm going to call this my demo. You can sell up to 4 different credit amounts. For the purpose of replacing the prepay method, I like simplicity. So I'm just going to go in with a $25 credit. You can make a note here, say if you're using this for a dance school and you want people to purchase a certain amount per, and you can put a unique amount in here. If you want $10, you can purchase one $10 credit per costume if you wanted to, but for sake of replacing prepay in an elementary school setting, I'm going to set it up for 25 bucks. Now, when I go back over here, I can just refresh my list and then I'll see that credit sheet that I just created. Now I can dangle a carrot because advance pay is not required in like an elementary school type setting. So here's an advance pay offer. I can create a new offer here. And let's just say I want to give, this is the only way they're going to be able to get free shipping. So I'm gonna go and create this free shipping offer here. This is my AP offer. The offer code is gonna be ship it free, and it's going to be $25. I'm not going to set it to expire because I want them to be able to redeem this credit at any, or this offer at any time. So this coupon will not expire. And this maximum amount of redemptions is just how many times that offer code could actually be used. So I'm not going to limit the amount of times it can be used either. But these are some handy tools if you're doing like a deep discount, a holiday promo, for example, and you want the coupon to expire fast. Or if you're trying to do a one-time use 50% off for like a helper or something at an event, you can just make the code being one-time use only. So once they use it, they can't share it. Nobody else can use it. So I will leave that blank for now. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach that AP offer to my job. Now, I can require my customers to enter the name of the person being photographed. So when I can pull a list of everyone who was photographed and everyone to be photographed who made an advance pay credit, I can add that option here. So I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to add a price sheet under products. I've already preset one up for White House, and this has a bunch of different colors. So I'm just going to say for this school, the school colors are blue. Now, this is for the theme. So White House has all their themes up in here. And if your customer is shopping, they will only see the themes, then choose the different designs according to color at White House Custom Color. So we'll just say these school colors are blue and gray. I'm going to select blue and gray and save. And my customers will be able to swipe through any themable products. If there's no themes on those products, like a plain 8x10 or 5x7, nothing happens there. So that's just the preset. Now it's time to get to the people and the data, right? Oh, actually, no, because we're doing advance pay. So now it's time. I got my my galleries all set up for sale. And now I want to go in and create a flyer to tell people where to go to purchase an advance pay credit. So this one's going to be my advance pay flyer. But before I do that, I'm going to need to import all the people data so I can send the flyer out. I totally messed that up. So sorry, guys. Let me go back over here, and I'm going to add some people data. Now, getting data, if you're used to it, that's great. If you're not used to it, you're doing a school job, and especially if you're preaching this contactless delivery, you're going to want to get the email addresses. So you don't have to print anything. Nothing has to be passed. And the school hopefully will give you that data, or the organization or whoever you're photographing, so you can get their individual codes out to them. I'm going to show you what a sample data file looks like that I'm going to import. It's just, I just opened this up. This was an Excel file, opened it up in Google Sheets. You have to have a CSV file, a comma separated value file to import into PhotoDay. But this just gives you example. I got some grades, different grades, teachers, the student IDs and email addresses here, as well as mobile numbers that I am going to import into PhotoDay. So I am going to go ahead and upload that file, which is on my desktop in here. And it is this one. Right here, right? Yeah, I think this is it. All right, and then I am going to map my data. So it kind of already did it for me. First name, last name is always required. Student ID, if you have it, that will be the required field. If you didn't have a student ID, it would just be first name, last name. Teacher grade, your email 1, email 2, and then I'm just gonna map these to mobile phone. And since I don't have a mobile phone too, I'm just gonna map it to other. And I am going to map all that data. Now, once you map data, it's going to prompt you to download the Capture app. I've already downloaded the Capture app. As you can see here on my phone, if you want to search for it, oh, where did my phone go? Sorry, guys. Let me connect my phone one more time. Kind of disappeared when I went to show you guys. I don't know what happened. All right, there we go. Let me move my phone back over here. All right, cool. So this is where you go to get the PhotoDay Capture app. It's PhotoDay-Capture in the App Store. You can download it. It's a free download. Once you download it and launch PhotoDay Capture, and I'll refresh it, you will see the job that you created in private galleries right here. And when I click on that, you will see all the data ready to go. Now, I understand this is a sample and I only got a few lines of data. However, if you had lots and lots of data, like 1,300 records, you can go ahead and filter by grade, by teacher name, however the students are coming up to you or the groups are coming up to you. If it's a sports league, by team or by coach or division, you can quickly filter a list so you can only see those people on that list. Now, let's, I downloaded Capture, I checked my data, let's send the flyers out for them to make advance payment, right? So we're gonna go into marketing, and then we're gonna create that advance pay flyer that I jumped the gun on earlier. And I'm gonna go ahead and create a new flyer because I wanna show you guys how this works. Sorry if it takes a little bit. This is gonna be an advance pay flyer. We have different designs to choose from. I'm gonna go ahead with this basic design over here. Since it is an advance pay flyer, there's not really an image to put on it. This is gonna come through email, or you can print these out in PDF form, download them in PDFs and then print them out if you wanted to pass them out, if you didn't get emails instead. If you wanted to make this look pretty, you could turn on and just upload an image here. That image will be the subject's image when you create the second email after you publish the gallery. You can put a title here. We just have some suggested text in here. It tells them what to do already. You see that it links the gallery code here. It's going to put their unique access code. And then, of course, if you're using this to sort or email, you can sort them here as you're building your flyer out. So I'm going to just leave this as is, and I'm going to go ahead and save it. And then I'm going to email it to all the parents so they know that Picture Day is coming, and then go ahead and get free shipping and purchase their advance pay credit. And you can do that by sending a flyer to each person. You can filter everyone that you've got email addresses for, and then go ahead and send your email. So Picture Day is coming, and send. So once that's sent, it's going to take a few minutes, and thanks, Brian. You know, it doesn't look so bad once there's images on the flyer already. So, but the function is there. It works. It's great. So I'm going to go ahead, email that flyer out to everyone. They get it in their email. They can tap on that link now. They'll open it up in their email. Let's see if it's sent to me yet. I put it on my email. Sometimes the queue's backed up. I wanted to try to do this live for you guys. Hopefully I had my right email. Here we go. Picture Day is coming. So I emailed this one to myself. This is the email that I got. My kid is Alyssa Smith. I can go in here now and I can purchase an advance pay credit as a customer. It'll take me right into the storefront. It'll ask me to enter that private code, which is right here. And that's for extra security, so not anyone can get in there. I have this gallery in draft and I should have put it in advance pay. See, this is a common mistake, guys. So let me switch this gallery to advance pay so I can actually sell credits, and then I'll come back in here and refresh. All changes are live. Okay, guys. So now I can purchase an advance pay credit as a customer. I can come in here and buy a credit. It'll ask me to enter my kid's name. I can't spell Alyssa. And add that to my cart, and then I can enter all my information here to check out. I'm not going to check out right now, but once I put my mobile number in, the credits are mobile verified. That means they will need to log in with their mobile number once the gallery is published to access it. Now, if you get them to do this, you don't have to worry about any other communication, because PhotoDay's auto text marketing will take over once they purchase the credit. So that's a really good thing. And also, you can check out in your job insights the amount of people. You see, I just viewed the gallery viewing credits, and you'll see a list of everyone purchasing the credits right then and here. And you'll also see if they purchased a credit, who was purchasing the credits in your insights panel. Now it's Picture Day. You got all your credit sales, you're lining up, you got all the data in here, and you are ready to go start photographing. So I am going to show you guys, how the Capture app works on my phone, right? Let me pull up another image. So I don't have, obviously, all these kids in front of me right now. So I'm going to pretend they're in front of me and take pictures right from my phone. So I'm going to tap Alyssa. She is here first. I'm going to snap a photo of her. That is Alyssa. If I need to update anything at this point, I can hit the edit button here and update any of the data. Maybe her last name needs to be Smithfield, and I'm going to go ahead and save. And then I am done. Now I can go to the next person. And let's just say, who is this? Chris. Chris is in front of me now. I'm going to take his picture. And then we'll go to the next person. Let's see. This is James. So I'm going to take him. He's standing in front of me. I'm just zooming, taking pictures. And you guys can see how easy this is. You know, they don't have to be super perfect. But, you know, I'm taking pictures of my screen here. So, I mean, with an iPhone, you want to have a decent camera on your device when you're doing this. I'm going to skip some people on purpose because I want to show you what this looks like. Oh, this kid's making crazy faces. Well, we'll use this one. So this is Oliver. We'll just take a picture of him. And it's because you can see on my, you can't see on my screen, but these kids all have multiple poses, which is the cool part about using Capture for different types of events, specifically even schools, and how it will sort the files when you upload. So this is Stacy. I got one more after this. And then my last person in the data is this girl. She's making a weird face, but you know what? It's a real life situation. Kids might make weird faces when you're going about this. All right, so everyone's checked in. You can see all the kids that had photos here. If you needed to go back and add any people, you can always add somebody on the fly if you want. Let me just add myself here. You know what? I'm not going to add myself because I want to show you a what if situation when we get back. Let's just say we forgot to add somebody because I want to show you how that works. So, all right, so we're done in the Capture app. And now I am going to come back over here to my job and see what that looks like. So as you can see over here in my photos, since I was connected to Wi-Fi, all of the photos that I captured on my Capture app went ahead and synced to the PhotoDay cloud. Back up my studio, I edited all my photos, and now I'm going to upload those edited photos to the gallery. So let me grab what that looks like. They're in here. Here's my demo photos, and we're gonna upload. So this is kind of cool. I'm gonna make my screen bigger because you don't need to see my phone anymore right now. So this is kind of cool, guys. Once you upload, two things are gonna happen. When you upload the PhotoDay, it's gonna run FaceFind and it's gonna start matching those photos based on the reference photos. As you can see, there's gonna be multiple poses. They're making wacky faces. There's even gonna be some sibling or sibling photos in here, and you'll see how PhotoDay is magically matching the photos to the reference photos as it's uploading. So this is gonna all depend on your internet speed and your computer, how awesome your computer is, because you're using some pretty sophisticated technology. This isn't just like uploading a job through Rose. You're uploading the PhotoDay, it's running FaceFind, so you'll need a good internet speed and a good device to upload from. So you'll see all that upload, it'll all match. I can hit done. Now you can go in and kind of see how it matched these kids, and you'll see a preview of the reference photo it used to match. It finds them in their sibling photos and everything else. It's pretty sweet how it automatically matches here. Now we're gonna get this ready for upload. So we wanna make sure that everybody that we photograph that day, has a flyer that we can make for them. So we noticed that this little girl here, she has no matched faces in here. And if she was matched to somebody, and she's in this picture and say that little boy was matched to somebody, this would be lit up in blue. But, we forgot to take her reference photo. So what do? So we're gonna have to add her and match and create a new person to match her too, right? I think the coolest, easiest way to do this is from your device because it's super simple. I can pick this up. I can open her image really big. I go back into my phone and I can add a new record on that person, and we'll just say her name is Carly. You'll need a student ID. You can just put a fake one in there for now. She's in 4th grade. And let's just say that's what her teacher's name is. And now I can just snap a quick photo of her. And then it's done. And then once that little red cloud goes away, it means it's done syncing to PhotoDay, and it will actually create a record. Let's see. She is out here, and you can see her. She popped right up here, and it matched her photos almost instantaneously. Now we're in unmatched, and we still see that there are 2 unmatched, but now this little face is lit up, and it found one of these faces in this photo is matched. Well, that's her little brother, and he didn't come on PhotoDay. And if you just wanted to check this out, you can do this with Teams or anything else. You can go ahead and expand this. Whoops, wrong button. Expand this match modal, and you can see the face that was matched, and you can also see the face that wasn't matched. So we just know he doesn't have any other individual pictures. We're not going to worry about these. But if you just wanted to review, that is how the unmatched and the awesome match modal works. And then you see everybody from here. So now we want to tell everyone that it's time to buy photos, right? We go back into our marketing section. We create another flyer because now the pictures are ready. And let me just make my screen bigger because we don't need to see the capture app anymore. And now we can create another flyer as pictures are now available. The code will give you direct access to the gallery. And then you can attach any offers to the flyer if you're running like a gallery promotion just for that day, a time-sensitive promotion. You can do all of that, and then you can save, and then you can just email these out. Now, I like to say email it out, but if you have a lot of people who purchase advanced pay credits, when you go ahead and publish this gallery, it's going to text everyone as well. So before you email them, the pictures are now on sale, you're going to want to publish the gallery. So once you publish, anyone that purchased a credit is going to get a text message, and now the gallery is live, so you can go ahead and email those flyers. So I'm going to email them out to everyone. And now I'm going to send pictures are on sale. I'm sure you can think of a better subject line than me. And now the pictures are all on sale. So the emails went out and everything's great. So let me go and I will check my email once again. And now I got pictures are on sale because I'm linked to Alyssa here. Oops, sorry. I'll get a sampled feature photo here on my flyer, and then it'll give me instructions to go back into the gallery. I can text the code, or I can just go right in and follow that link and get into that gallery to view her photos. And then I can shop away and mix and match in my products, which is super cool. I got packages to choose from. I love this because I love the whole idea of being able to mix and match the different poses within the packages. The customers have the opportunity to crop. I love how the products auto rotate. You're not locked into, oops, you're not locked into shooting just portrait orientation. You can do portrait and horizontal, give them a mix of different products. Your customer can zoom in and out as they want in the different products, which are pretty awesome. I didn't confirm that one, and some wallets, but they can basically build out the package that they would like. So rethinking those packages in the online world is super important. And then they can add specialty items and things like that once they go into their cart, and they can check out. If they purchase an advanced pay credit, they'll be able to add that here at checkout on step 4. If they had an offer code, they can apply it here. If they purchased a credit that had an offer code attached, it will automatically be applied here for them once they're back in the gallery. And then, of course, they can choose different shipping methods. They can choose priority. They can choose express to get it as fast or as slow as they want to get their order. And that is what private galleries look like. Now, I promised you guys to show you some custom themes. You guys are quiet too. So if you have like questions, holler it out. Maybe I'm just blowing your mind and that's why you're quiet, but you can holler out questions at any time. But I'm going to show you how to set up custom themes. And we do that in the storefront here. So you can set up some custom themes. It's super cool. We have all kinds of resources in here for you. There are templates. So you can't really change where the image and the team node goes for the memory mates or where the text nodes goes. But you can choose a different color text, black or white, and then with a stroke or without a stroke. And you can swap the background out to make it more specific for that organization on the custom themes. So I'm going to go ahead and add a collection of custom themes here. These are going to be my baseball themes for a baseball league. You have to select White House. White House is the only lab that has the custom theme ability right now. And I'm going to go ahead and customize a vertical baseball memory mate. So I can upload a file here, and you can have multiple custom themes for them to choose from, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to find a baseball backdrop here. And then you'll see the text, how it is and how you want it. And you can choose if you want a stroke on it. You can choose black text, and you can choose black text with a white stroke. So depending on if you have a light or a dark background when you're making your custom memory mates, you know it's going to look best. And of course, you can view this preview much larger if you need to see it larger, right? So you can also add the horizontal design too, and your customer will be able to pick from both. Just takes a little bit because it's got to upload the theme and set all the parameters, or you can just leave this one theme here. So I'm just going to show you what this looks like in the live preview, and I'm just going to add a quick sports job. So I'm going to put fall baseball. I'm going to link this to Youth Sports. We'll just click that as the organization. Today's the picture day and create. And then this is going to be a group gallery. And then I am going to go ahead and just for sake of speed, so I can show you what this looks like. Oh, there's no memory made on this price sheet, but that's it. You know what? That's okay. I'm going to choose a blue theme here. My custom theme will automatically appear. But what I'm going to do is I am going to go over to that price sheet, and I'm just going to add a memory mate to it really quick so I can show you guys what that looks like. So let me add I think it's here, a memory mate vertical, add the product, save, and where is that at here? It's right here. I can't sell it for $3, right? I'm gonna sell it for $17.99. All right, changes are live, guys, so that'll work just fine. All right, I'm gonna go back into my job, go into my fall baseball job. And I'm just going to, real quick, I want to set this gallery code. I want to make it a custom code. I'm going to call it Fall Ball 2020 Demo. I'll make it really long because I don't want to use a good one. And then I am going to upload my photos to the gallery here from the job. Just a couple. These are some team photos, and then I'll take, let me just take some individuals. Yeah, let me open some team photos, some individuals and team photos so I can show you what this looks like. Because we're nearing the end, and I just want to show you the live preview with a custom theme because it looks super cool. I just got to add a team photo here. You guys are quiet today. Any questions for me? Hopefully you are enjoying this demo. PhotoDay is pretty simple to use, and I thoroughly enjoy showing it off because it is very simple and it makes my job easy. So scalping gallery codes for $20. That's a good idea, Brian. Let me just open this team photo. Okay, let's go. All right, cool. And then I'm gonna come over to my settings. I'm gonna go back to my store because I have the price sheet set here. Yep. Oh, okay, cool. I just want to make sure that memory mate got saved on here. All right, cool. And then I'm going to set that custom theme to appear in the settings of that job as well. And then I'm going to publish that gallery. Let's go. Come on, phone. Oh, you know what? While I'm doing this, let me, while that's going through this, let me show you what the text marketing looks like for this one group gallery, so I can show this to you. So I am going to send a text 90738. 90738 is our short code. And I am going to send, now I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did for the gallery access. Fall Ball 2020 demo. So that is what I am going to text to 90738. So Fall Ball 2020 demo. This is what all your customers from that sports job or whatever job you're doing would text. And I am subscribed. The gallery is in draft. It's not quite published yet. So it's just going to say we'll keep you updated as things progress. So now when you, the studio, when you publish a job, anyone that's texted into that gallery, and I'll show you what that looks like, they're going to get another text telling them the gallery is ready to view and order. This is how it works. It's pretty simple, right? So now they can come in here and shop, but I'm not going to show you from my phone shopping because we have some screen cap protection and you're not going to be able to see the live preview as I'm streaming my phone, but I can show you from galleries.photoday.io. So I'm just going to grab that access code and I'm going to add this gallery into our desktop app. And then I am going to buy a memory mate so I can show you what this looks like. Hopefully, where's memory mates? Photo prints, memory mates. Oops. I don't have anything in my cart. Why are you doing that? Oh, I do have something in my cart. All right. Sorry. It's from another gallery. Can't shop in 2 galleries at once. Not right now. But if you're in a private gallery and there's multiple codes, yes, parents at the same school can check out together. Just doesn't work across multiple galleries due to the complexity right now. So I'm going to buy his image in the memory mate. And I'm going to pick the custom theme that I uploaded, or I can pick any of these other amazing blue templates that White House has to offer. And then I can build away, but I want to show you what this looks like. It's going to take a minute. My signal's doing webinar, so I can crop it as a parent, confirm, select my group photo. It's going to automatically find the group photo for them based on their faces too, which is pretty cool when they're shopping. And then they can enter in all their information. Mine is Joey Williams. First, I can't type. Days. And he is Dodgers. And it is unfortunately 2020. And now I can see a preview of what that memory mate looks like. Pretty cool, right? And your customer will be able to see this as they're ordering and check out. And that is what custom themes looks like, guys. It's pretty simple to use. So, all right, I'm going to jump back off my screen share here, and then I want to finish the slide presentation. Sorry, I have so many devices going on at the same time to show you guys this demo. All right, cool. So if you are not familiar with our pricing, I just wanted to recap the pricing for PhotoDay and how it works. So you get everything I showed is included. You get it for free. You can sign up and start using and playing with it today. We do not make any money until you guys start making sales, right? So our fee is 10% of the product that you sell before tax and shipping. So if you sell something for $20, the PhotoDay fee is $2. We are directly tied to your success. Now, our payment gateway is Stripe. Stripe has been amazing. We will process the payments. It'll say PhotoDay on their credit cards, which is kind of generic, right? Picture day, PhotoDay, whatever. They'll know what that charge is for. And then you connect your Stripe account to PhotoDay and we deposit the money to your Stripe account as soon as your customer makes a transaction. Also, White House gets paid in that one customer transaction as well. So all parties are paid. You don't have to worry about paying a bunch of bills. It all happens when your customers are shopping, which makes it totally convenient. In the world of e-commerce, we will collect applicable sales tax based on products sold, digital plus print plus shipping based on your nexus, which is your studio address, as well as your customer's destination, the postal code. So we verify their address, we get their last four in the postal code, and that is how we determine which is the correct sales tax to charge them on which products in the e-commerce world. We report that for you guys. We deposit the tax with your profit so you can remit to Uncle Sam as you please. And you get everything I showed you guys today is included all in that. So you can use it all today and not pay anything. So until you make sales, and we are directly tied to your success. And as you can see, and any other webinars, if you're new to PhotoDay, welcome. We are wanting you guys to be successful because that's what makes us successful. So we have loads of ideas for marketing and communication, as well as image is everything. As Brian said earlier, image is king with online sales. You want to take great images. So we want to really give you guys time to take those great images and post-process them before you put them up on PhotoDay. And we do all that other heavy lifting for you. We're using all the technology that we possibly can. So you don't have to manage, you don't have to spend any more late night sending orders to the lab and getting them back and sorting through them. Everything we do is streamlined. When it gets to White House, it's streamlined for them. They pack it up, they QA it. Their team works alongside of our team. If there's anything fishy or weird, we get it hammered out for you guys before it ships to your customer. So everything's handled from there on out. So thank you guys so much. I just went over an hour by like a minute, so I'm sorry about that. This is my email address. If you guys have any questions that you didn't get to ask here, you can feel free to email me, lisa@photoday.io. If you got those webinar emails too, you can just reply to one of those. I think my email's on there. And I will be happy to assist you guys. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's demo. I think I covered everything. It was a lot to cover. And whew, I need to stop talking for about 10 minutes. So thanks so much, guys. Till next time, we got plenty of webinars at our webinar site, webinars.photoday.io. If you want to check out any more, got all kinds of things in there. But you can always just sign up and dive right in and check it out. So thanks, Brian. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And it's Taco Tuesday, so don't forget to eat tacos tonight, right? It's awesome. Bye, guys.